Hi everyone, this is DinoSasha here, and welcome back to another review. And today we're going to take a look at the figure. It is the Safari LTD 2014 Piranha. Now, Piranha, or Piranha, is any member or number of the freshwater fish in the species in the family Sarsasalmidae, or the subfamily known as the Sarsasalminae, with tetrafamily Characidae in order Characiformes. These fish inhabit South American rivers, floodplains, lakes, and reservoirs, although often described as extremely predatory and mainly feeding on fish. Their diet habits from externally, and they will also take plant matter, leading to their classification as omnivorous. This species right there was a red-bellied piranha. Now, red-bellied piranha or red piranha is a type of piranha native to South America, found in Amazon, Paraguay, Piranha, and of course, Especuberbacenes, as well as the coastal rivers and northern Brazil. This fish is locally abundant in the freshwater habitat. They are omnivorous foragers and feed on insects, worms, crustaceans, and fish. There are not migratory species or migratory species, but they do travel to seek out conditions conducive to breeding and spawning during the periods. These fish can grow up to 50 centimeters, 20 inches long, but the rarely surpasses 35 centimeters and 15 inches long, and weighed over 3.9 kilograms, 8 pounds and 10 ounces. These creatures mainly prey on meat and plants. Since the mega piranha is their extinct relative, these creatures may live in groups and will attack anything in sight. They're also very extremely dangerous fish. If people seeks in the river, piranha thinks that humans are prey. And now, let's take a look at the piranha's size and sculpt. Okay, let's just check the sculpt. This piranha sculpt is actually pretty good for a fish. And it's besides this pure fish of nightmares, it is a pretty abundant. The sculpt looks very nice, but in the way, I kinda like the fish's design. But red-bellied piranhas are some of the nightmare fuels that I generally like. Because they're popular in aquariums, they're very cool to see it. And yes, there are some of which has a more terrifying look and a powerful bite. The sculptation here is actually very nice. Although it's not bad, but still, very good sculpt, but not bad at all. But just a decent one. But the pose is actually very idle, although it may stems from the bunch. But still, a great fish. But some believe it calls it a murder fish for some reason, because piranhas are predators that might take an environment very quickly and seriously. But the pose is actually great. But if I put it in a carpet, it might fall or probably stand still, but still a great animal. But the details is actually very good. Although this part of the skin is actually very leak, but it is still smooth nonetheless. But still, it's actually very perfect for the piranha itself, but there's still constant evolution. Speaking of which, there is something I need to know about the piranha itself, and it's the color scheme. The color scheme, just like the real piranha, may have gray colors, especially the blue sides on the body, and especially the orange colors on the underbody, to make the fish looks very underrated gem, but to make it look like an actual fish. And yeah, all of which are great, especially the gray underbody, especially the blue colors almost close to the gills. It is actually very nonsenseless, but hell, it's gonna be great. Although there is some details going on, but that's my opinion. But I love the head of a piranha. Although piranha's teeth looks very stumpy allowed or something, they look very bumpy in the way. They're still great fish, but they're still animals that tries to survive in this freshwater environment. But I believe the piranhas are just as perfect as any other fish. Like all predatory creatures, they may seek out animals for food. Although sharks are mainly carnivorous, piranhas are consistently and omnivorous, mainly eat anything. And basically, I love the fish because fish are important creatures to know for survival, and I encountered fish in the beach or in the lake to make sure I can befriend them, and any ways in the could. But we're gonna take a look at the ruler, and let's give this piranha a measure. Terms from a length from the tip of the head, always tip of the tail, we're looking at about 4.1 inches, and which is only at about, as we can see, we're almost closely at about the 10.5 centimeters, and a height on top of the fin, we're looking at about 2.5 inches, and which is only at about almost 5.25 centimeters. Now, there is no comparison because it is the only freshwater fish that I have, but still, a great animal nonetheless, if possible. But I'm gonna give this fish a solid 8 out of 10, although the design doesn't look bad, but still, a great fish nonetheless, and you can actually feel sorry for that. And if you know about this figure, let me know down in the comments is what you think about this terror fish. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications so you'll never miss the video, and leave a comments below. And I'll see you for another review about the Safari Ltd 2018 Sei Whale. Goodbye everyone, and see you all next time.